ఇక్కడ చూడండి ప్రభు, ఈ మారు ఉంది.
తెలియలేదు వాడికి. ఈ పొజిషన్ స్ట్రైట్ ఉండాలి
కాదు. ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు కూడా ఇట్లే ఉంది. అది ఎక్విప్మెంట్ బాగాలేదు అక్కడ.
ఇప్పుడు పోతే అయిపోయింది కదా కనీసం.
ఇప్పుడు అయింది ప్రభు.
సైడ్కి ఉంది. ఇందాక నేను ఇల్లు సైడ్కి ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఆఫ్ చేశాను. నేను ఆఫ్ చేశాను. నేను చెప్పేది ఇది కరెక్ట్. ఇది ఆఫ్. ఇది ఆఫ్. ఇందాక సైడ్ ఉంది. ಸಂಸಾರದಾವಾ ನಲಲಿದ ಲೋಕ ಪ್ರಣಯ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ಘನ ಘನಾತ್ವಂ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಸ್ಯ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ಗುಣಾರ್ಣವಸ್ಯ ವಂದೇ ಗುರೋ ಶ್ರೀ ಚರಣಾರವಿಂದಂ. महाप्रभो कीर्तन नित्य गीता वादित्रमाद्यान् मनसोरसेना. रोमाञ्चकम्पाश्रुतरङ्गभाजो वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्.
श्रीविग्रहाराधननित्यनाना शृङ्गारतान्मन्दिरमाजनादौ युक्तस्य भक्तां च नियञ्जतोऽपि वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् चतुर्विधा श्रीभगवत्प्रसाद स्वादन्नतृप्तान् हरिभक्तसङ्गान् कृत्वैव तृप्तिं भजतः सदैव वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् श्रीराधिका माधवयोरपार माधुर्यलीला गुणरूपनाम्नाम् प्रतीक्षणास्वादनलोलुपस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् निकुञ्जयूनो रतिकेलिसिद्धै यायालिभिर्युक्तिरपेक्षणीया तत्रातिदाक्ष्यादतिवल्लभस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् साक्षाद्धरित्वेन समस्तशास्त्रै उक्तस्तथा भाव्यत एव सद्भिः किन्तु प्रभोय प्रिय एव तस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत्प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादात् न गति कुतोऽपि ध्यायां स्तुवां तस्य यशस्त्रीसान्ध्यं वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् ध्यायां स्तुवां तस्य यशस्त्रीसान्ध्यं वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् यशोदाभियोलुखलाधवमानं परामृष्टम् अत्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या रुदं तमोहुनेत्रयुग्मं मृजन्तं कराम्भोजयुग्मेन साटङ्कनेत्रम् मोहश्वासकं पात्रीरेखाङ्ककण्ठ स्थितग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् एते दृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषिताज्ञेषु भक्तैर्जितत्वं पुनः प्रेमतस्तं सतावृत्तिवन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा न चान्यं रनेहं हरे सदपिह व्रणेहम् इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्य विराष्टं किमन्यै इदं ते मुखाम्बुजमत्यन्तनीलै वृतं कुन्तलै स्निग्धरक्तस्य गोप्य मोहश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मनस्य विराष्टम् अलं लक्ष्यलाभै नमो देवदामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजालाब्धिमग्नम् देवदामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजालाब्धिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदीनं बतानु गृहाणेश मामज्ञं एदक्षिदृश्य कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धमूर्तैव यद्वा त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभाजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकाम्ये प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेस्ति दामोदरेह नमस्तेस्तु धाम्ने स्फुरादीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायात विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Sri Radhe. Jai Radha Nila Madhav Radha Nila Madhav Radha Nila Madhav Sri Radhe. Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Lakshmana Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Lakshmana Hanuman. Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Bhakta Prahlad. Jayo Jagannatha, Jayo Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Sudarshana. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. O Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. O Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Namas. Yeah. Where is it? Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Sikaho Ji Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Sam Kunda Radha Kunda Kiri Govardhan Ki Jai, Radha Kunda Kiri Govardhan Ki Jai, Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Mayapur Dham Ki Jai, Navadipa Mayapur Dhama Ki Jai, Jagannath Puri Dhama Ki Jai, Ganga Maya Ki Jai, Yamuna Maya Ki Jai, Tulasi Devi Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Samaveda Bhaktavinda Ki Jai, Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Guranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Lada Daine. Hiranyakashi Purvashaha. Shila Tankana Kalae. Ito Narsimha Pareto Narsimha. Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha. Bahir Narsimha Hirdaye Narsimha. Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapade. Tava Kala Kamalavare Nakham Adhuta Shinga Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bhringam Keshavadhirta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadhirta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jayo Narasimha Dev, Jayo Narasimha Dev, Jayo Narasimha Dev, Jayo Narasimha Dev. Jayo Bhakta Prahlad, Jayo Bhakta Prahlad, Jayo Bhakta Prahlad, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj. जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय बोल प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल
वृंदाय तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः। वृंदाय तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः। वृंदाय तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः। वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रियासी नमो नमः। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः। राधा कृष्ण सेवा पाबो ये अभिलाषी राधा कृष्ण सेवा पावो ये अभिलाषी એ તો મારા શરણ લોય તારા વંચા પૂર્ણા હોય. કૃપા કોરી કોરો તારે વૃંદાવન વાસી. મુરાઈ આ બિલાસ કુંજ દિયો વા. નાયાને હેરીબો સદા યુગલ રૂપરાસી. એ નિવેદનાદાર સાકીરાનું ગાતા કોરો. એ નિવેદનાદારો સાકીરાનું ગાતા કોરો. સેવાધિકાર દિયે કોરો નિજ દાસી. દીના કૃષ્ણ દાસે કોઈ ના મોરા હોય. દીના કૃષ્ણ દાસે કોઈ ના મોરા હોય. શ્રી રાધા ગોવિંદા પ્રેમે સદાઈ ના વાસી. શ્રી રાધા ગોવિંદા પ્રેમે સદાઈ ના વાસી. શ્રી રાધા ગોવિંદા પ્રેમે સદાઈ ના વાસી. તુલસી કૃષ્ણ પ્રેયસી નમો નમઃ. તુલસી કૃષ્ણ પ્રેયસી નમો નમઃ. યાની કાની ચા પાપાની બ્રહ્મત્યધિકાની ચા તની તાની પ્રાણશંતિ પ્રદક્ષિણ પાદે પદે. यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यधिकानि च तनि तानि प्राणशन्ति प्रदक्षिणपादे पदे. यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यधिकानि च तनि तानि प्राणशन्ति प्रदक्षिणपादे पदे. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Vrunda Devi, Jaya Vrunda Devi, Jaya Vrunda Devi, Jaya Vrunda Devi. Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः. वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः. वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः. वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की.
O Tulasi, beloved of Krishna, I bow before you again and again. My desire is to obtain the service of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has his wishes fulfilled. Bestowing your mercy on him, you make him a resident of Vrindavan. My desire is that you will also give me a residence in the pleasure gurus of Sri Vrindavan Dham. Thus, within my vision, I'll always behold the beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me a follower of cowherd damsels of Raja. Please give me the privilege of devotional service and make me your own maid servant. This very fallen and lowly servant of Krishna prays. May I always swim in the love of Sri Radha and Govinda. Tulsi Maharani ki jai. There are 10 offenses to the holy name. First, to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. 2, to consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. 3, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4, to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance of the Vedic version. 5, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6, to give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. 7, to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in Vedas as fruitive activities, karma kanda. 9, to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10, to not have complete faith in the chanting of holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these 10 offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. I offer my respectful obeisances to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They are just like desire trees who can fulfill all desires and are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vancha kalpatarubecha krupa sindhuvecha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo namo namo. Ananta koti Vaishnava vrinda ki jai. Chaitanya Shishtastakam ki jai. Cheto darpanamarjanam bhava mahadhavagni nirvapanam Shreyah Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadhu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purnamrita Swadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatrarpita Niyamita Smarane Nakalaha एतादशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवमीदृशम् इहा जनिनानुरागः तृणादपि सुनीचेना तरोरपि सहिष्णुना अमानिना मानदेना कीर्तनीय सदा हरि न धनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कवितां वा जगदीश कामये मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे भवताद्भक्तिरहर्तुकी त्वयि I nanda tanuja kinkaram patitam va vishame bhavambudo kripaya tava pada pankaja stita dhuli sadrisham vichintaya nayanam galada shrudharaya vadanam gadgada hridaya gira pulakair nachitam vapu kada tava nama grahane bhavishyati yugaitam nimishena chakshusha pravishayitam Shunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahe name Ashlishya va padaratam pinastu mam Adarshanam marmahatam karostu va Yatha tatha va vidadhatu lampato Mat prananathastu saivana para Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Sri Chaitanya Shishtastakam ki jai. Translation. Glory is to the Sri Krishna Sankirtana, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life, of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtana moment is the prime benediction for the humanity at large, because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benedictions to living beings. And thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O son of Maharaja Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor, yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with the tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up, and when will my hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name? O Govinda, feeling your separations, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna is my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly, or by his embrace, or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He's completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipable Lord, unconditionally. Sri Chaitanya Shishtastakam ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Tonight, I just want to announce the special Sharad Purnima event. Her Grace Rasavati Mataji is coordinating this one. So at 7 p.m. regular Aarti, at 7:30 to 8:30 there are special Kirtans, followed by at 8:30 dances. And most importantly, the special Mahaprasadam or Prasadam by Her Grace Rasavati Mataji. And also there will be a diorama display on the specialty of Sharad Purnima by Nityananda Vilas Prabhu and the team. So don't miss it. 7 o'clock, be here in the night. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Mangala Charan prayers ki jai. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yenam Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruh Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Itinamine Sri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhurujvala Premadnya Sri Rupa Nuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dvantaharine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralamba Rasambode Padambujaite Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gauravirbhava Bhumestam Nirdeshta Sajjana Priya Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannathayate Namaha Vancha Kalpataruvecha Krupa Sindhuvevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratasi Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Surato Pangor Mama Manda Matirgate Matsarvasva Padambojo Radha Madana Mohono Divya Buddharanya Kalpadrumadaha श्रीमद्रत्नागरा सिंहासनास्थो श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो प्रेस्तालिभिः सेव्यमानो स्मरामि श्रीमन्रास रसारम्भी वंशीवटतटस्थितः कर्शनवेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथाश्रियस्तु नः तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मंगलाचरण प्रेयर्स की जय। श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय।
So one more announcement. Today is also the first day when we already got the keys for the new Linwood temple. So those of you who can join, I know it's a work day, but 9:30 to 10:30. So Maharaj is going to go there and chant and purify the space and drive away all the spirits, the bad spirits. bring all the good spirits in. So yeah, please join if you can at the new Linwood temple. It's 9:30 to 10:30. Hare Krishna. What is next?
ब्रह्म संहिता की जय। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिर्हादि गोविंद सर्वकारण कारणम चिंतामणि प्रकर सद्मसुकल्प वृक्ष लक्षाव्रतेषु सुरभिरभिपालयन्तं लक्ष्मी सहस्रशत संभ्रम सेव्यमानं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। वेणुं क्वनन्तमरविन्ददलायताक्षं बहावतं शमसिताम्बुदसुन्दराङ्गं कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीयविशेषशोभं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। आलोलचन्द्रकलसद्वनमाल्यवंशी रत्नागदं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासं श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियताप्रकाशं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। अङ्गानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मयसदुज्ज्वलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमदुर्लभमात्मभक्तौ गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। पन्तस्तु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगम्यो वायोरतापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानं सोऽप्यस्ति यत्प्रपदसिंनि अविचिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। एकोऽप्यसौ रचयितं जगदण्डकोटिं यच्चक्तिरस्ति जगदण्डचयाय दन्तः अन्धान्तरस्थपरमानुचयान्तरस्थं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमासनयानभूषः सुक्तैरमेव निगमा प्रतितैस्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। आनन्दचिन्मयरसा प्रतिभाविताभिस्ताभिः एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्य अखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। प्रेमाञ्जनाचुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्ता सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणास्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिस्तान् नानावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णा स्वयं समभवत् परमापुमन्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। Translation. Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme Godhead. He has an eternal blissful spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin, and he is the prime cause of all causes.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, the first progenitor who is tending the cows, yielding all desire in abodes built with spiritual gems, surrounded by millions of purpose trees, always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis or Gopis.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is adept in playing on his flute with blooming eyes like lotus petals, with head bedecked with peacock feather, with figure of beauty tinged with the hue of blue clouds, and his unique loveliness charming millions of cupids.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is adept. Whose neck is swingling a garland of flowers, beautified with the moon locket, whose two hands are adorned with the flute and jeweled ornaments, who always revels in pastimes of love, whose graceful threefold bending form of Shyamasundara is internally manifest.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, whose transcendental form is full of bliss, truth, substantiality, and is thus full of the most dazzling splendor. Each of the limbs of that transcendental figure possesses in himself the full-fledged functions of all the organs, and eternally sees, maintains, and manifests he infinite universes, both spiritual and mundane.
I worship Govinda, the primal Lord, who is inaccessible to the Vedas but obtainable by pure analytic devotion of the soul, who is without a second, who is not subject to decay, who is without a beginning, whose form is endless, who is the beginning and the eternal Purusha, yet he is the person possessing the beauty of blooming youth.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, only the tip of the toe of whose lotus feet is approached by the yogis, who aspire after the transcendental and betake themselves to pranayama by drilling the respiration, or by the jnanis who try to find out the non-differentiated Brahman by the process of elimination of the mundane, extending over thousands of millions of years.
He is an undifferentiated entity, as there is no distinction between potency and the possessor thereof. In his work of creation of millions of worlds, his potency remains inseparable. All the universes exist in him, and he is present in his fullness in every one of the atoms that are scattered throughout the universe at one and the same time. Such is the primeval Lord, whom I adore.
I adore the same Govinda, the primeval Lord, in whose praise men who are imbued with devotion sing the mantra suktas told by the Vedas by gaining their appropriate beauty, greatness, thrones, conveyances, and ornaments.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, residing in his own realm Goloka with Radha, resembling his own spiritual figure, the embodiment of the ecstatic potency possessed of the 64 artistic activities, in the company of her confident Sakis, embodiments of the extensions of her bodily form, permeated and vitalized by his ever blissful spiritual rasa.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is Shyamasundara, Krishna himself with inconceivable, innumerable attributes, whom the pure devotees see in their heart of hearts with the eye of devotion tinged with the salve of love. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who manifested himself personally as Krishna and different avatars in the world in the forms of Rama, Narsimha, Vamana, etc. as his subjective portions. Sri Brahma Samhita prayers ki jai. Sure. Bhagavad Gita 7.1 alternate purport. Sunvatam swakata Krishna punya shravana kirtana hridayantasto hi abhadrani vidunoti surrusatam nashta prayeshva bhadreshu nityam sargavata sevaya bhagavatyuttama sloke bhaktir bhavati naistiki tada rajastamo bhavaha kamalobhadayaschaye chitayeter anaviddam sitam sattve prasidati evam prasanna manaso bhagavat bhakti yogatah bhagavat tattva vijnanam bhukta sangatva jayate vidyate hridaya grinte chidyante sarva samshaya kshiyante cha karmani dishta evatmanishvare.
Well, everybody's welcome today to this most auspicious temple of Shri Shri Radha Nilamadhava on the most auspicious occasion of the beginning of Kartik, in the most auspicious association of Lord Krishna's devotees. Kartik is also known as the month of Damodara. Dama means ropes, and Udara means abdomen, or Krishna, who allowed himself to be bound by the waist by the ropes of his devotees' love. Srila Rupa Goswami compiled the law book of Krishna consciousness, the science of devotion, as the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, translated by Srila Prabhupada in a summary study in the Nectar of Devotion. There, the observance of Kartik is mentioned as one of the 64 items of devotional service. Rupa Goswami quotes from the Padma Purana that just as Lord Damodara is favorably inclined toward his devotees, so the month of Kartik, which is also dear to him, bestows great favor upon his devotees, even for a little service or a little practice. It is even said that the benefit gained for service performed in the last 5 days of Kartik is equal to that gained from service performed for the entire month. In other words, for a very small performance of devotional service in the month of Damodara, one gets a very big result, especially in Vrindavana. Also, Srila Prabhupada has explained that wherever the deities of Radha and Krishna are installed, that is also Vrindavana. So even here, our devotional service will be magnified 1,000 times. Srila Prabhupada gave the example of a store that has a sale. Often, when a new store opens, they will have a sale, and a customer can get a valuable item by paying a small amount. So the month of Kartik is like a sale, a transcendental sale, by a little investment in terms of spiritual practice and service. You can get a great benefit. Of course, the management of the store hopes that you will come to appreciate its goods and patronize the store even after the sale is over. And we too hope that you will continue with your spiritual practices or increased practices even after the month of Kartik. There is a special potency in the month itself, just as certain times of the day, such as the Brahma Muhurta, which begins 1 hour and 30 minutes before the sunrise and continues until the sun rises, and are the most auspicious for spiritual progress and enhance the value of one's practices. So, too, within the year, the month of Kartik is most auspicious. Devotees try to take advantage of the facility offered by Kartik by, on the one side, increasing their spiritual practices and doing extra service. They chant more rounds, read more scripture, recite more prayers, distribute more books, and make special offerings. And on the other side, decreasing their material involvement, their sense gratification. As it is, we are in the 4-month period of Chaturmasya, so every month we forego a certain type of food. But in Kartik, devotees may do extra austerities. They may eat only once a day, or give up sweet or fried foods, or rise earlier than usual, or whatever. Work on some area of their spiritual life that they want to improve, and they get special mercy in the month of Kartik to fulfill their vows and improve their spiritual practices. Today, also, is Sarat Purnima, the full moon night of the Sarat season, the night on which Krishna played upon his transcendental flute at Vamsivata by the Yamuna River in Vrindavana and called the gopis to dance with him. Now we may take it that he played on his flute and in a figurative way called the gopis to dance with him. But actually, Krishna's flute is one of his messengers, and so the gopis not only heard the beautiful melodious sound of the flute, but they actually received the message that Krishna wanted to meet them. And because of their only desire was to please Krishna, to fulfill his desires and make him happy, they all went to him, not with the aim of fulfilling any selfish desire of their own, but with the sole aim of fulfilling Krishna's transcendental desire to dance with them. Because the rasa dance superficially resembles the dancing of men and women in the material world, it can easily be misunderstood. And there are critics of Lord Krishna and Srimad Bhagavatam and Krishna consciousness itself that find fault with the Rasa Leela. I know religious groups outside of the Vedic tradition that criticize and challenge. Oh, Krishna is a womanizer. How can you worship a God that enjoys with women? They do not understand the pure love exchanged by Krishna and the gopis. In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explains the difference between love or prema and lust or kama. In lust, the person wants to gratify his or her own senses, whereas in pure love, the devotee wishes to satisfy Krishna's transcendental senses. The two may resemble each other, but actually they are completely different. Kama prema donha kara vibhina lakshana loha ara hema yaiche swarupe vilakshana Aimendriya pinti vancha tare bali kama Krishnendriya priti icha tare prema nama. Lust and love have different characteristics, just as iron and gold have different natures. The desire to gratify one's own senses is kama, but the desire to please the senses of Lord Krishna is prema. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Lila 4.164-165. Iron and gold are both metals, but there is a great difference between them, between their values. The pure love of the devotees of Krishna is like gold, and the lust of people in the material world who want to gratify their senses is like iron. Another point of contention related to the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is that the name of Radha is not mentioned. Some people challenge, you are worshipping Radha and Krishna, Radha, Radhanatha. But on what authority? We don't find the name of Radha in the Leela. We find that after Krishna called the gopis and began to reciprocate with them, he disappeared. The gopis then plunged into separation from Krishna, and they began to search all over the Vrindavan forest for him. In time, they found two pairs of footprints, Krishna's and gopis. Then the other gopis, in their separation, exclaimed, Anaya radito nunam Bhagavan Harir Ishwara yan no vihaya Govinda prito yam anayad raha. Certainly this particular gopi has perfectly worshipped the all-powerful personality of Godhead. Therefore Govinda was so pleased with her that he abandoned the rest of us and brought her to a secluded place. Srimad Bhagavatam 10:30.28. Because she worshipped Lord Hari better than all of us, she has gotten to be with Krishna now. The word aradito, which means worshipped or perfectly worshipped, refers to Radha, as confirmed by Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura and other acharyas. They explain that her name does appear in the her name does appear in the Vedas, Upanishads, and other Puranas, and that in this verse, although her name is not mentioned explicitly, the super excellent glories of Sri Radha are nonetheless proclaimed. Ultimately, Krishna also left Srimati Radharani. When the other gopis came upon her, they found her in such a state of intense lamentation and separation that they felt actually she loves Krishna more. There is a technical discussion of what actually took place in the Rasa Leela. Why Krishna left with Radharani and why eventually he left her also. But his ultimate purpose was to reunite all the gopis. And when the other gopis saw Srimati Radharani in such a state of ecstasy and separation, they felt sympathetic toward her. They did not feel any envy at all. Thereafter, they all searched for Krishna together, but they could not find him anywhere. Finally, they decided, we cannot find Krishna unless he wishes to be found. We cannot force him to come before us. So they considered, how can we attract Krishna's attention? How can we move Krishna to come back to us? And they concluded that the best method was Sankirtana, chanting the glories of Krishna together along with crying. So they returned to the banks of the Yamuna where they had originally met Krishna, and they began to sing his glories, very beautiful songs in separation, known as the Gopi Gita. And then Krishna heard the loving prayers of the gopis, Sankirtana. His heart was moved, and he could no longer stay away from them. He came to them, reappeared before them in the most attractive feature. Te sam avir abuch chori sma yamana mukham buja pitambara dara svargavi sakshan man mataha. Then Lord Krishna, a smile on his lotus face, appeared before the gopis, wearing a garland and a yellow garment. He directly appeared as one who can bewilder the mind of Cupid, who himself bewilders the minds of ordinary people. Then, following an interesting dialogue between Krishna and the gopis felt some transcendental anger because Krishna had abandoned them. After all, he had called them to him. They had risked everything to go to him in the dead of night, and then he had left them. So they wanted Krishna to explain why. In the most tactful way and intelligent way, they began. There are three kinds of lovers. They presented three categories of lovers, three different ways that lovers deal with others, and asked Krishna to explain them. Indirectly, they were asking Krishna, in which category do you fit? In one category are people who reciprocate exactly with the other party. And in other words, if you are kind to me, I will be kind to you. If you ignore me, I will ignore you. Krishna said, they are like merchants. They give only with the expectation of return, and they give only as much as they expect in return. Actually, they are selfish. In the next category are those who love the other even though the other does not love them. For example, at least in principle, the parents love their children, no matter what the children do. The children may not even appreciate the parents' service, but the parents go on loving and serving them. And even better than parents are devotees, because although the parents serve their own children, devotees love and serve everyone, whether others appreciate them or not. They try to help everyone. Krishna says, those who love others, even if others don't love them, in return, are following the true path of Dharma and are the true friends of humanity. In the third category are those who don't reciprocate even when others love them. The first category is, I reciprocate only if you love me. The second category is, even if you don't love me, I love you. And the third category is, even if you love me, I don't reciprocate. So the gopis wanted Krishna to admit that he was in the third category. They did not want to say it themselves, but they wanted to hear it from Krishna's own mouth. They wanted to tap him with their subtle network of wise and clever words. Now, within the third category, there are 4 divisions. There is the Atmarama. He is completely self-satisfied. Even if you love him, he won't reciprocate because he is self-satisfied. He is situated in the transcendental bliss. Then there is the Apta Kama. He has desires, but they are already satisfied, so he doesn't need you. Even if you love him, he won't reciprocate. Then there is the third division, Akrita Jnana. He is ungrateful. And then there is the last division, Guru Druha. In the first 3, you love me, but I don't reciprocate. I remain indifferent. But in the last category, Guru Druha, you love me, and I am not just indifferent to you, I am inimical. Actually, the gopis wanted Krishna to admit that he had been ungrateful. Ultimately, Krishna had to respond to the gopis' question. And his answer was, I did not neglect you, nor was I indifferent to you. I was always thinking of you. But in order to increase your love for me, I hid myself from you. Krishna gave the example of a poor man who gains wealth and then loses it. He will be so anxious that he can think of nothing except his lost treasure. What happened to my money? How can I get it back? Krishna said. So I was reciprocating with you because your desire was to increase your love for me. And by hiding myself from you, I created a situation by which your attachment for me would increase. So I was reciprocating with you. Although Krishna's argument sounded good, it did, however, contain one defect. The gopis' love was already unlimited, and even so, by its very nature, it was always increasing. So that could not have been the real reason. Again, there is an intricate and elaborate discussion by the acharyas about the dialogue between Krishna and the gopis. But at the very end, Krishna admits defeat. He says, Na paraye ham niravadya samyujam sva sadhu kritam vibudhai usapi va ya ma vajan durjara geha shinkala samre shaya tad va pratiyatu sadhuna. Actually, I am unable to repay my debt to your service to me, even with the prolonged life of Brahma, because you have given up everything for me. You have given up family ties, which are so difficult to break. You have given up the dictates of the world, of the Vedas, and of your relatives. You have forsaken everything for my sake, which I could not do for you. You have given up all other relationships for me, but I could not do that for you. I still have my father and mother and friends. You came running out of your houses in the middle of the night, but I sneak out and return in the morning so that no one catches me. But you will complete abandon, have come to meet me without any consideration of the consequences. And I have so many devotees with whom I reciprocate, devotees in Madhurya Rasa, in Vatsalya Rasa, in Sakya Rasa, in Dasya Rasa, and in Santa Rasa. I also reciprocate with the sadhakas and the material world who are struggling and trying to become devotees. I reciprocate with everyone who approaches me, but you love only me, so I cannot equal your love. I admit it. I can never repay your debt to you. I can never repay my debt to you. He concluded, I am defeated by your love. The gopis were so touched by Krishna's words that they thought, now he has defeated us. We could not admit to him that he defeated us, but he has admitted to us that we defeated him. So he has defeated us. Of course, this is all on the platform of transcendental love. And it is said that later, when Krishna left Vrindavan to go to Mathura and Dwarka, and the gopis were left in separation from him, they would think of his words to them, na paraye ham, and that would give them solace to bear the separation. Here we come to another subtle and intricate discussion, because even in the separation of Krishna, they experienced his presence. After hearing Krishna's reply, the gopis were appeased, and so he began the pastime of the rasa dance. All the gopis were dancing in a circle, and Krishna expanded himself to be next to each one. Each gopi felt, Krishna is with me alone, and each was completely satisfied by him. One of our devotees has envisioned the image of the rasa dance as a symbol for interfaith harmony. It is a symbol that is most appropriate, especially for a diverse country such as South Africa. I don't know why they say that. The idea is that there were so many gopis and each was individual, but that Krishna was by the side of each one, reciprocating with each person perfectly. He accepted all of them, and all of them accepted each other, and there was complete harmony, not only between Krishna and the gopis, but also among the gopis themselves. In this dance of divine love, so different worshippers serve God in different ways. They have different practices and rituals, and the different scriptures and languages, but God reciprocates with all of them. And if they can come into harmony, not only with God, but also with each other in the dance of the divine love, there can be complete harmony in the world. So today is the most sacred occasion, the beginning of Kartik Vrata and Sarat Purnima, the night Krishna enjoyed his Rasa Lila with the gopis, after removing himself from their presence in order to demonstrate to the world, in their separation from him, their supreme love. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Okay, my dear devotees, now we can chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, I have to get my beads. Where are my beads? That's all right. They have beads. They have beads back there. Yeah. Hare Bol. Kalpatravisha Kripasandabevicha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Vaishnava Thakur Ki Jai. Oh, well, you're very lucky. You have a very safe trip. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.